In this video, we're going to go through basic logging of your food. In the next video, we'll go through a lot of shortcuts and ways to make that a lot easier. But this is just to understand the basic logging. So you can go to diary. When we're on that diary, we're going to want to be on this second menu over because this menu here is going to show us our total energy we want for that day, our protein, carbs, and fat in grams, and where we are at during that day. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So you'll see up there in the beginning of the day, you're going to start at 0 down the board. We're going to go ahead and add some food. So you don't have to put things in categories as far as breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, supplements, exercise. However, it does make it a lot easier to A, log, and we'll show you that in the next video, and B, to analyze your data. So we're going to go ahead and hit plus on breakfast and add a food. The way this works is all the foods is listed here under all. You can subcategorize them or filter them down with these options across, but for the most part, everything's going to be right there. And what you've added last, what you've used last is at the top. So if it's something you're eating a lot, it's going to be found right here up here at the top. However, you can click up here and search for any of those foods by clicking in that search. Go ahead and start adding. I'm going to put in cottage cheese, let's say here, and let's say a low fat. Now let's say non-fat cottage cheese, that third one down, that's what I'm eating. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. When you do that, it's going to default to an amount and a serving size. You can first pick your serving size here, cup. I'm going to stick with that 1 cup. And then once you do that, you can come down here. It's going to show you how many calories, how many grams of protein, carbs, and fat. And then it's going to show you how much this food is contributing to your daily target. So you can see this will do 7% of energy, 11% of protein, 7% of carbs, and 1% of fat. It'll show you those micronutrients in there, which we're not going to worry about at this time, but we're going to go ahead once we're happy that we hit add to diary. It puts it on there, and you can see up here it goes ahead and adds that to that daily total. Now let's say that's not all we ate. Let's say we ate a food. Now you could put in here just wheat bread. You're going to get a good enough estimation, but there are also pretty much every brand name in here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put Dave's Killer Bread in here, and right here 1 slice, 21. There we go. That's it right there. And it defaulted to 1 slice. You can change that to 2 if you did 2 or anything with that. But I'm going to look at that and go ahead and hit add to diary. So we're on our way. One more thing for that breakfast was I put 1 tablespoon of peanut butter on there. And like I said, you can get as specific as you want. I'm going to put Members Mark, which is the brand I used. And I only had 1 tablespoon, so I can either change the serving size to 1 tablespoon, which you see I can't do. The serving size is 2 tablespoons. So we come up here in that case and we put in a half or 0.5. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and add that to that diary. We'll continue that throughout the day to end up with our total. As you do it, you can kind of keep track of where you are in the day with those targets with that screen up here. If you scroll over, you can see this screen to the left. As you swipe over, you can see how much calories you consumed, how much you expended, and that'll include any exercise you added to. So you can kind of keep track of your daily deficit. It's not going to change really as we log, but you can kind of go back there and check that out throughout the day.